there have been some very strong reactions, strong positive reactions, if I can say, on the budget, and especially one really appreciates the way he has gone about in terms of government spending. I think that's the increase in government spending, especially on the rural side, and that's a very, very important focus that he has brought in, because there has been a lot of concern on what was happening in the rural economy, that this type of governmental leadership would really help boost the rural economy, which had gone through a difficult time post demonetization. Also, if you see the focus that has been done on the affordable housing, on the rural housing, which itself will be a good way to increase the potential of employment. So that's very, very important. But this capital expenditure increase of 25% is something which is really from where we see growth coming from, and really one would see more and more investments kicking in because of that. One would like to say, while he has done all of this, a lot of spending that one sees in the budget, he has been very, very prudent in seeing to it that he maintains his fiscal to 3.2. That is a very, very important thing that he has done. It's a very critical thing from the point of view of our from the point of view of international rating agencies. Yes, he has looked very, very differently when it comes to the way he has tackled the taxation side, especially the direct tax. There was expectation across the board of the corporate sector that there would be reduction. But mind you, he has got a couple of years to come down to 25%, but he's done that for 96% of the companies, as he said, of the small and medium sector companies, whose turnovers are lesser than 50 crores, to bring it down to 25%. So these are some of the very, very positive features of the first instance one can react, but there were quite many more. And I would think that things like cleaning up the economy, or cleaning up going to a less corrupt economy or corruption less economy is amply seen in the budget. And I really appreciate the point of the finance minister bringing up or walking the talk as far as the political donation, the issue of political donations is concerned. And I think this was something that we have been talking about for a long time, and he has done that. He's continued with many reforms. Reform one that I would like to highlight definitely is this, doing away with a lot of bureaucracy, unnecessary things that we have in the country. FIPB abolition is something that is really interesting for us to see that he has brought in. There's also a mention of working through dispute resolution mechanism, and that itself also, and to bring in the dispute mechanism by amending the Arbitration and the Reconciliation Act, and that again is a very, very important step that he has taken, a part of the things that we have been recommending. And one more thing that I would like to say is that the focus on certain sector continues, and like he had done like what was the government had done earlier on the textile sector, there was a mention of continuing it for the leather and the footwear sector. There are issues on which can really generate employment through the fixed term employment, and if that is going to be carried on to the footwear and the leather sector, these are important sectors, because these are sectors where India can see employment and where India can see exports. So it is I would say it's a very well thought through budget, very prudent, not something that he wanted to be brash about, and I think that's where I would really appreciate the way the government has gone about it.